Wish you all a happy Guru Purnima. Radhe Radhe everyone. On this auspicious day, we are going to watch a video about our Supreme Teacher. By Braj Banchari Didiji from Sri Kripalu Kunj Ashram, Canada. Before watching our Supreme Teacher, I am going to share about my Divine Masters Jagadguru Arati. My humble pranams to my Divine Masters Divine Lotus Feet for giving the world the precious knowledge from Vedas, and not only the knowledge, but he has given the world the precious divine forms of Sri Sitaram and Radhesham for all of us to meditate upon. Along with me, you all can do pranam. You all can bow down to my Divine Masters, Divine Lotus Feet. And let's all pray to follow his instruction and to practice in our daily life to get rid of all these material sufferings and to walk in the path of bhakti. Along with me, you all can offer a garland, jasmine garland on his divine lotus feet and handful of gulab petals on his divine lotus feet. Jagadguru Arati from the book Guru Mahima. And it's translated by Dr. Bhageshwari Didiji from Radha Madhav Society, United Kingdom. All glories to Jagadguru, the Supreme World Teacher, the crest jewel of Rasika saints. Let us perform his arati with love and devotion. The divine light that shines forth from the nails of his lotus feet dispels the darkness of ignorance from the hearts of those who lovingly meditate upon them. The delusive Maya, the delusive power Maya, with all her attendants, anger, greed, hatred, envy, etc., goes away greatly disappointed from the individual whom my beloved Master blesses with his love, grace, and protection. That most fortunate individual thereby attains the abode knowledge and love of Sri Krishna. Let us perform his arati with love and devotion. O foolish mind, do not rely on the world. Instead, seek the shelter of the Guru's divine lotus feet. Without, without the Guru's grace, even Sri Krishna cannot help you. In the loving protection of my benevolent Guru, I feel totally secure, and my miserable condition of being an orphan, alienated from God, my divine parent since time immemorial, is gone forever. Remember that even Sri Krishna graces those who are able to attain the favor of the Guru. Let us perform his arati with love and devotion. The dissension of love and bliss, my beloved Master, beautifully reconciles the apparent contradictory views in the Vedas and the Shastras. He is selflessly distributing the priceless treasure of divine love by guiding us to sing the glories of the names, forms, pastimes, qualities, and abodes of Sri Radha Krishna. People are truly blessed being in his holy association. Let us perform his arati with love and devotion. His loving personality, so full of divinity, seems to be the sweet form of Sri Radha Krishna together. His piercing glances and shining eyes overflow with love. His exceptional sense of humor, his sweet and gentle smile, and his deep, loud, hearty laughter all irresistibly captivate the heart. His intoxicating gait immediately reminds one of the Lords of Love, Sri Krishna, who captivates all. Let us perform his arati with love and devotion. Pratna. I offer my humble salutations to my Guru. We offer our humble obeisance first to our beloved Guru and then to God. Though Guru and God are both one and the same, the ever merciful Guru and God incessantly shower their grace on all. We need to completely purify our heart through devotion to make it a receptacle worthy of their grace. O my merciful Gurudeva, please bestow your grace upon me. I fully surrender myself to you with my body, mind, and will. Concludes Jagadguru Sri Kripalaji Maharaj. This is a Kirtan, Hari Guru Hai Samana. Guru and God are one and the same. Guru and God are one and the same. The Vedas vividly declare this. Following the Vedas, Yasya Deva Para Bhaktit, you should love your Guru in the same way as you love God. God and Guru innately coexist and reside in each other. Both are virtually one and the same. Though Guru is a true servant of God, yet God loves to serve his devotee, the Guru. It is only through the grace of God that one meets a Guru, and it is through the grace of Guru that one realizes God. God considers the Guru dearer than his soul, and the Guru loves God more than his very life. The Bhagavatam says Guru is God himself. A true aspirant should have complete faith in this. The Narada Bhakti Sutra proclaims Tasminta Janai. God and Guru are one and the same. There is no difference. God can't be perceived directly through our material senses, while Guru is always there to guide us. The Guru first imparts spiritual knowledge to the individual souls. The Guru then makes them practice devotion and finally blesses them with divine love. Therefore, the Guru is considered even greater than God. The scriptures state you may not worship God at all, but you can practice devotion to Guru alone. In fact, one cannot practice devotion to God without the help and guidance of a Guru, concludes Jagadguru Sri Kripalaji Maharaj. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Now we are going to watch video about our Supreme Teacher. Since eternity, India has been the world leader in the spiritual arena and still is. India has the blessed fortune of being the birthplace of most of the finest scholars, saints, sages and ascetics. Jagadguru Swami Sri Kripalaji Maharaj has further blessed the holy land of India by choosing a small village named Mangat in northern India as his birthplace. Jagadguru Sri Kripalaji Maharaj is known the world over for his unparalleled divine and absolute knowledge. Jagadguru Sri Kripalaji Maharaj is the fifth original Jagadguru of present times. In the past 3000 years, there have been 4 other original Jagadgurus. Nonetheless, the peculiarity of Sri Kripalaji Maharaj is that he has been honored with the title of Jagadgurutam, supreme amongst all the Jagadgurus. As is customary, the undefeated scriptural debater is honored with the title of Jagadguru only. How and why did the unusual event of acclaiming him with this exclusive title happen? This is an obvious question that generally crosses the minds of the readers. Apparently, there are some qualities in Jagadguru Sri Kripalaji Maharaj that did not surface in any of the prior Jagadgurus. So the point to ponder is, what are those exceptional characteristics which inspired the scholars of Kashi Vidvat Parikshit to honor him with his title? First, his resplendent divine personality, followed by a series of lectures in highly scholarly Sanskrit, imbued with numerous examples and quotes from across Vedas scriptures, completely stupefied the assembly of 500 top-notch scholars. The president, vice president, and all other scholars of Kashi Vidvat Parikshit had only one thing to say about him: his knowledge is divine. It is impossible for any mortal being to have such a thorough knowledge of all scriptures at such a tender age. Sri Kripalaji Maharaj was 35 years old on that time. Recognizing his divine knowledge, Kashi Vidvat Parikshit honored him with the title of Srimad Pad Vakya Praman Paravarin, proficient in all philosophies, propounded in Vyakaran, Nyaya and Mimamsa. In this manner, even before the scriptural debate started, Sri Kripalaji Maharaj had ruled the minds of the scholarly audience. This was an unusual happening, the president of Kashi Vidvat Parikshit declared, Sri Kripalaji Maharaj's discourses are like the roaring of new rain clouds. They pacify the minds tortured by disbelief in God. Listening to his lectures gives birth to seedlings of divine knowledge in the mind. For those suffering with illusion, misconception, and negative sentiments, Sri Kripalaji Maharaj is like a portion of ambrosia. All glories to him forever. Second, till date, all Jagadgurus were well conversant with and preached divine knowledge only. None of them preached the element of devotion. Sri Maharaji is the first Jagadguru who is seated on the highest seat of knowledge and is also the supreme teacher of the nectar of devotion. While conducting Kirtan, he himself drowns in the ocean of divine love bliss. He also imparts the knowledge of delving into that rapture to aspiring devotees and as far as possible helps them to taste that nectar. That is why Kashi Vidvat Parikshit crowned him with the divine title of Bhakti Yoga Rasavatar, one who is a personification of Bhakti Yoga and nectar of divine love. On one hand, glories of his divine knowledge are spreading far and wide, and on the other hand, Sri Kripalaji Maharaj is disseminating the innermost secrets of Madhurya Bhav, form of Raganuga Bhakti. He is exalting the most selfless form of service to Sri Krishna for his pleasure only in the minds of the devotees. In his own body, one can often see the 8 symbols of intense love, Ashta Sattvic Bhav. In the state of ecstasy, while shedding incessant tears, he sometimes dances in uninhibited enthusiasm. At other times, he says something incoherent, sings, laughs continuously, and other times he swoons unconscious. At those times, divinity permeates the atmosphere, and even an ordinary devotee gets imbibed with love and naturally starts shedding tears. When Sri Maharaji comes out of the trance while wiping tears from his transcendental eyes for a few moments, he looks around in a state of surprise as if trying to figure out in which undesirable world has he just stepped in. Devotees are always desirous of seeing him in that state. Third, all the other Jagadgurus embraced one aspect of the Vedic philosophy and emphasized only on that. They disseminated and publicized only that aspect and proved that ideology alone is true. Example, Adi Shankaracharya ji Maharaj spread the word on non-duality. Similarly, other Jagadgurus talked about distinct duality, Vishishta Dvait, duality, non-duality, and duality, etc. They wrote articles to prove that alone. Jagadguru Sri Kripalaji Maharaj is the first Jagadguru who has welcomed the thoughts of all prior Jagadgurus and other saints. With surprising critics and proof from the scriptures, he has proved the relevance of all schools of thought and reconciled the seemingly contradictory thoughts. He has further presented a universalized view of all philosophies. He has also highlighted the benefits that an ordinary soul can derive from following the path of God, explained in great detail how those benefits can be achieved. This was an incomprehensibly difficult job, and he accomplished it with great ease and separated wheat from the chaff. That is why Kashi Vidvat Parikshit crowned him with the title Nikhil Darshan Samanvay Acharya, the counselor of all philosophies according to the scriptures and Vedas. For whenever such saint descends on earth, they have one sole purpose: to restore religion to its original pure form from the prevalent mutilated form, and to reveal the path of welfare to aspiring souls. Jagadguru Sri Kripalaji Maharaj has removed the word sectarianism from his vocabulary by establishing that the original guru of every sect is Sri Krishna. Hence, there is no need to use the names of the gurus in the middle as a way to differentiate oneself from others. Instead, use the name of Sri Radha Krishna without any bias and perform selfless devotion only to them. That is the easiest and the best way to attain personal well-being. He emphasizes on the best way to attain personal well-being. He emphasizes on removing the ritualistic actions from devotion. He cautions to not fall in the trap of elaborate process of ritualistic form of worship, karma, or follow the hardships of path of knowledge, Gyanmarg. He preaches that merely by selflessly loving God, considering Him to be your only asset with the feeling of complete surrender to Him, God will have mercy on you and will accept you, just like a mother accepts her child, ignoring all his shortcomings and without expecting anything from him. This is the basis of devotion. In this manner, the path illuminated by Jagadguru Sri Kripalaji Maharaj is in step with the Vedic ideology. Yet it is uncontaminated by all pomposity. That is why this path is apt for modern times and speedily grants the ultimate goal of life with much ease. Recognizing this fact, Kashi Vidvat Parikshit crowned him with the title Vedmarg Pratishthaban Acharya, supreme teacher who competently establishes a path of God realization according to Vedic philosophy and Sanatana Vedic Dharma Sthapan, Sat Sampradaya, Param Acharya, supreme teacher who promotes Sanatana Vedic religion and the supreme master of all the authentic schools of philosophy. No words can be found in any dictionary to describe such a personality who, with his out of this world and unprecedented knowledge and his divine effulgence and voice, impressed the 500 top-notch scholars of Kashi Vidvat Parikshit and shattered their pride of knowledge. With the title of Jagadgurutam, the scholars probably try to say that he knows the essence of all schools of philosophies and is the ultimate reconciler of all of them. amidst all Jagadgurus. His supremacy is established by merely knowing that all prior Jagadgurus had to defeat all the contemporary scholarly opponents to be crowned Jagadguru, but in the case of Jagadguru Sri Kripalaji Maharaj, all scholars heard his lectures and knelt before him and accepted defeat without getting into a debate with him. He is the first Jagadguru who attained the title of Jagadgurutam without a scriptural debate. The president of Kashi Vidvat Parikshit declared Sri Kripalaji Maharaj is equipped with the highest level of knowledge in India. He has established Bhakti Yog Mandal, an organization illuminated with the real light of devotion. His instant desire to establish and promote Dharma is increasing day by day, along with his ever increasing fame. Sri Kripalaji Maharaj is great. He is being conferred the honorable title of best of all Jagadgurus. There are several other characteristics which are rare elsewhere. In other words, in the history of Jagadgurus, there are several other incidents that have happened for the first time only in the life of Jagadguru Sri Kripalaji Maharaj. A. He is the first Jagadguru who has no spiritual master and he himself is the Jagadguru Tham. B. He is the first Jagadguru who has not made a single disciple and still has hundreds and thousands of followers. C. He is the first Jagadguru in whose lifetime the 50th anniversary of the honoring of the title of Jagadguru was celebrated. D. He is the first Jagadguru who holds the highest stature in both knowledge and devotion, and he is distributing it without any inhibitions. He is the first Jagadguru who travelled across the oceans to the western countries to preach. F. He is the first Jagadguru who propagated the Madhurya Bhava Bhakti of Sri Radha Krishna, and sweet Radha name has become known in the whole world. G. He is the first Jagadguru who has taught the practical way of concentrating one's mind on God. H. All prior Jagadgurus have stated that devotion has to be performed by the mind. It is also referred to as thinking about God, meditating on God, remembering God, longing for Him. But Sri Maharaji for the first time told how to meditate on God. He even coined a phrase for it called Rup Dhyan. He clarified that the consequence of this meditation can only be attained if you choose a desirable form of God and focus your mind only on that form. Focusing your mind on one of the forms of God is called remembrance or devotion. Because by focusing on one form of God, mind will not run around in the world. Furnishing with proof from the writings in the Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu, Narad Bhakti Sutra, Brahm Sutra, the Sri Kripalaji Maharaj for the first time elaborated on Rup Dhyan in his book Prem Ras Siddhant. Various aspects include: we have never seen God, so how can we focus on His divine form? What is the science of that? How to practice it, etc. Such a form of mediation cannot be found in any other scripture. That is, he is the first Jagadguru who, even at the age of 88, effortlessly quotes the numbers of the verses of Upanishads, Bhagavat, etc., Purans, Brahma Sutra, and Gita, and so fast with absolute accuracy that the listeners are forced to accept the fact that he is the personification of the theoretical and practical scene. Jagadguru Sri Kripalaji Maharaj was honored with the title of Jagadgurutam on 14th January 1957. the auspicious day of the Makar Sankrant. Since then, we celebrate this day as the Jagadguru Divas. On 14th January 2011, it is the 54th Jagadguru Divas. We wish all readers a very happy Jagadguru Divas and true quest for divine love. Inevitable qualities of a genuine saint. A saint is a God-realized soul. A saint inwardly always remains absorbed in divine love ecstasy. Yes, most of the time outwardly he behaves normally like other material beings. A saint always hides his divinity, yet inconceivable symptoms of divine ecstasy which manifest in his body reveal the true state of his being. 4. A saint's nature is like that of an innocent child while he is fully knowledgeable about all scriptures. 5. A saint teaches how to perform practical form of true devotion. He does not give any importance to ritualistic form of devotion. 6. A saint never promises or grants blessings to achieve worldly wealth. 7. A saint never initiates a spiritual aspirant with mantras. 8. A saint never pretends or shows miracles to prove himself to be a real saint. A saint is very forgiving by nature. A saint may live in a luxurious palace or in a forest. Any level of material allurement cannot entice him. 11. A saint's only purpose of life is to turn material beings towards God, to help them attain unlimited, everlasting, ever-increasing divine bliss. 12. A saint is completely oblivious to disrespect, admiration, and abuse. He is always happy in all situations. See how glorious to hear about my Divine Master. Let's all listen watch his divine glories again and again, and let's all practice devotion as much as possible. The precious treasure of knowledge he has given to all of us. You can use the high technology. How you can ask? You can subscribe to a YouTube channel. You can listen to my Divine Master's lectures every day. And you can practice in your daily life as well. You can browse our JKP online shop. My Divine Master's divine books you can all buy and read and gift to your friends as well. And download Kripalunidhi app and Sanatana Vedic Dharma app. In one stop you can get everything. Lectures, kirtans, all the spiritual things which you are interested. Let's all strive to improve ourselves with the divine association of my Divine Master's teachings and purify our heart and get rid of these material sufferings, anger, greed, hatred, stress, making others sad. Etc. etc. Let's practice bhakti and live a peaceful life and to walk in the path of God realization. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. We'll catch you up all soon with another video. Thank you everyone. Radhe Radhe.